Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to give an update on my portfolio. Lately, I've been doing YouTube shorts, just really short videos for portfolio updates, but for big updates, things where I actually get new positions or get rid of old ones or make big changes or I lose a lot of money or gain a lot of money, then I make, full-size, full-length videos on my desktop. And yeah, today it's pretty huge. A lot of changes in my portfolio. A lot of things happened. A lot of things. In general, the stocks I've been investing on, oh my goodness, it's a nightmare. Like, they just keep on getting hammered every single day. They keep on going down and down, and they haven't found a bottom. They just keep on going down. A perfect example is Affirm. God, like, this thing is going like straight down. It was at what, over $100, and then it just keeps on going downwards. It's crazy. It had a nice pop to like around $80, and my spreads were up by a lot around that time, like at least 20%. But then since then, oh my goodness, it has just went straight down in a very short amount of time too. Look at this. In the past month, it's down 32% in a month. In the past 3 months, it's down 62%. It's crazy. Yeah, Affirm has been just going straight down, losing a lot of its share price. And what's crazy is I personally think Affirm is a great service to have, but the stock is not doing well at all. It's been crashing, and it hasn't stopped. It hasn't bounced back. It hasn't made a reversal at all. It just keeps on going downward. And at this point, I've lost confidence in how the stock is doing in the short term. The actual company Affirm, I believe in them. Definitely, but geez, the stock is not performing well at all. It just keeps on bleeding. And before I did have Affirm spreads. However, Affirm, I wasn't that worried because there was a lot of months left on the expiration dates, and they were above the break-even prices. So the break-even price was around like, I think it was around like 52 for one of my spreads, and then it was around like 48 for another one of my spreads on Affirm. However, Affirm broke below those break-even prices. Bear with me, my internet is complete crap right now. Cox is doing things to make it so that they can handle a higher load, because there's a ton of people. California is very densely populated, so there's a ton of people here, and they're all trying to use the internet at the same time, and it puts a lot of strain on the system. Therefore, that results in everyone having really crappy service. So they are trying to upgrade it and trying to make it more stable, but until then, it's gonna be crappy internet, which sucks. But yeah, just please bear with me. So yeah, Affirm, Jesus Christ, today it went down and down and down below 48. It went to the 47s. So at that point, then I started to worry, because before I'm like, oh, I just wait it out. It's still above my break-even prices, right? It's okay. But today, it's not the same anymore. It broke down below the break-even prices of my spreads, and that changes everything, because now I'm not as confident anymore. I can't just sit back and do nothing. Well, I can, but then it's way more risky that way. So I did make changes in my portfolio just to be more safe. So I got rid of my old Affirm spreads. Those are gone because the break-even prices were not holding up. Like I said, Affirm broke down below 48. So I got rid of my old spreads, that they weren't working for me anymore. And I replaced it with this Affirm spread. This is the Affirm $35, $40 call debit spread. Now the break-even price for this spread is $37.50. So I went with this spread with the later expiration date. So this expiration date is December 16th, 2022. So even more time added to it. And the break-even price, like I said, much lower because Affirm has just been going lower and lower and lower. So I wanted to react to that by doing this, getting rid of my old spreads with the higher break-even price of around 48 to 52 and replacing it with the Affirm 3540 call debit spread expiring in December 16th, 2022. And this only has a break-even price of $37.50. Right now, Affirm is at $48, so it is above this break-even price. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, hopefully Affirm does stay above $37.50, or else I'll have to do it again and roll out my spreads again. So that was one big change I made, right? Affirm has just kept on going down and down, and it hasn't been stopping. So I made a reaction to that by getting rid of my old ones and replacing it with a new one with more time on it and a very low break-even price. Gosh. But yeah, I lost a lot of money because Affirm just kept on going down. Another one, Alibaba. Alibaba reported earnings. And just my luck, of course, they missed earnings. They missed it. So look at this. Alibaba posts first operating loss since 2012. Their first operating loss since 2012, man. And I just happen to be investing in the spreads at this point. Can't believe it. So yeah, as you can see here, estimated was $1.78 per share, but what they actually reported was $1.58 per share. So they missed. They reported lower than what the estimates were. So they missed expectations. And what's crazy is Alibaba has had a history of beating expectations. Look at this. So quarter 2, fiscal year 2020, as you can see, the actual is above the estimated. So they beat expectations there. Quarter 3, they beat expectations. Quarter 4, they beat expectations. Quarter 1 of 2021, they beat expectations. Quarter 2, wait a minute. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But yeah, as you can see, they've been beating expectations in the past times that they've reported their earnings. But unfortunately, this time, they broke that combo. They didn't beat expectations. They did worse than people estimated. And because of that, the stock went down. Look at this. Alibaba today went down 6.28%. And because of that, it broke down past the break-even prices of my spreads, just like Affirm. Yeah, because my spreads on Alibaba, it was I had a 220. I think it was a 220, 210, and the break-even price for that was like 218 or something. As you can see, Alibaba is now below 218. It's at 207. However, I do have this Alibaba spread right here, $195, $200 call debit spread. The break-even for this is $198. So it is still above this spread. Thank goodness. So I didn't need to get rid of this. But honestly, it is a little close. Now I'm getting worried for even this one. I might get rid of this one and replace it with something else. Because, gosh, things have just been tanking. And Alibaba, of course, they missed their expectations and went down a lot today. I might get rid of this. I had a lot of faith in Alibaba, and I still do as a company, but their stock is in trouble, man. Yeah, they missed earnings. I might replace this with something else, because it's not really a matter of, is this stock good? It's more like, is this stock better than these other options? And right now, there might be better options than Baba. Yep. I've just lost a lot of confidence with how it's been performing lately. And now that it missed expectations, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin. For me personally, of course, other people, if you believe in Baba long term, you're free to invest in it if you want to. Me personally, I might look for something else to replace this with. But I do still have this spread here for now. But like I said, I am going to be looking to replace this with something better. Because it just hasn't been performing like I would want it to. Even though I like the company itself and the service that it provides, I like Alibaba, but the stock is just not doing well at all. Damn. So, there is a stock that did report earnings and did really well in the earnings, all right? Like, they reported amazing earnings. Let me show you. This is Bumble, all right? The dating app. Bumble. I personally used Bumble before. I like it. I like the whole concept of it. But look at this. They reported earnings, all right? Estimated was negative 4 cents per share. The actual that they reported, $1.69 per share. Can you imagine that? They were expected to report negative earnings, all right? Negative 4 cents. But instead, they actually reported $1.69 per share. Which is huge. I mean, they exceeded expectations by miles, all right? Way higher than people estimated. And how did the market react to this? They're down 14%. Even though they reported stellar numbers, the market still sold off Bumble. And I don't know why. Look at this. So this says Bumble 2Q FY revenue forecast top analyst expectations. This is by the Wall Street Journal. Bumble Incorporated provided revenue guidance that exceeded analyst expectations as the company benefits from strong user engagement and growth driven by more digital interactions spurred by the coronavirus pandemic. The dating app company projects revenue of $724 million to $734 million for the year, ahead of analyst consensus estimates for revenue of $723.9 million, according to a FactSet poll. Bumble had previously put its revenue forecast at $716 million to $726 million, so they upped it, right? It used to be the forecast $716 million to $726 million. Now it's $724 million to $734 million. So they increased their forecast. For the current quarter, it is projected revenue in the range of $175 million to $178 million, beating analyst forecast of $174.4 million for the second quarter. So they're beating all the expectations, all right? They're beating all the expectations. But they're getting punished anyways. Bumble's getting punished anyways. And that is why I started a position in Bumble. So I did the $30, $35 call debit spread for Bumble. This expiration date, January 20th, 2023. Break-even price, $32.44. Right now, Bumble is at $40.44. So if it goes below $32, then we'll revisit this. But for now, I just opened these spreads today. Let's see what happens. So that's a new position. I just think that considering how well Bumble did and how much the stock price went down based on these good news, like it just doesn't make sense to me. It's so far removed from reality, because in reality, Bumble says they're doing really well, but the stock still goes down like 14% anyways. It just doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I started a position in it. As for my SPACs, I did make a new SPAC play, FTCV. This is eToro. Well, it's not eToro yet, but you know, they're doing a deal with eToro. And this is trading at $10.56 right now. So I made a 7.5 $10 call debit spread. So hopefully it stays above, the break-even price is $9. So right now, FTCV is at $10.56. So hopefully they do stay above $9. That's the break-even price. This expires November 19th. And yeah, this is a new position that I started today. I still do have a bunch of SPAC plays. IPOD, this one I've had for a while. Jeez, come on, internet. But yeah, my IPOD spread, I've had that for a while. Haven't changed anything. My $7.5 $10 call debit spread. The break-even price is $9.10. Right now, IPOD is at $10.12. This expires in October. I already talked about my Alibaba. Like I said, I'm holding on to it for now, but I am looking to get rid of it for something else that I have more conviction in, because Alibaba has disappointed me recently. It really has. It just hasn't met my expectations and the expectations of analysts in general. Like, you know, they miss earnings estimates, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I have this in my portfolio for now, but I am looking to get rid of it with something and replace it with something else. FTCV, I just explained. GSAH, 7.5, 12.5 call debit spread. Break-even price, $9.70. Right now, GSAH is at $10.11. November 19th, expiration date. IPOF, 7.5, $10 call debit spread. Expiration date, December 17th. Break-even price is $8.92. Right now, it's at $9.91. Affirm, I already talked about this. Lower break-even price than my old Affirm spreads, so hopefully that does well. Bumble, I talked about why I'm investing in these spreads. PSTH, I already had this one before. This is the $15, $25 call debit spread. Expiration date, January 20th, 2023. Break-even price, $18.88. I actually might change this. Not get rid of this, but change it. So instead of a wider price, instead of a wider difference between the strike prices, you know, right now it's a $10 difference, $15.25. I might make it narrower, so maybe like $19.20 or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, I'm thinking of changing my PSTH spread to like a narrower spread in terms of strike price. But they released news recently that they're close to doing a deal. Nobody knows exactly what the company is yet, but everyone's speculating on what it is. But Bill Ackman did give out news recently that he's doing a deal soon with a what was it called? What word did he use? Iconic. Yeah, he says he's doing something with like an iconic brand. I don't know. People are thinking it might have to do something with a restaurant or food or something like that. Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out, I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm holding on to PSTH for now. It's kind of ironic. If I had just invested all of my portfolio in spreads, I would have done better than I am now, because spreads have a bottom and they've been holding up pretty well in comparison to my non-SPAC plays. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about ARCX. I got rid of those spreads also. It went up today. ARCX went up, and so I decided to get rid of that on a green day and replace it with something else. I believe I put the money that I got from closing my ARCX spread into Bumble. So yeah, I made a lot of changes today. Quite unfortunate. A lot of my spreads went below the break-even prices. Horrible. And because of that, I suffered a huge amount of losses just from today. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. So my portfolio is $41,506.77. Today, I went down $6,633.12. That's a 13.78% loss in a single day. Crazy, right? If we look even in the past week, in 1 week, in the past week, I'm down $9,542.12. That's 18.69% loss in the past week. Insane. But today especially, like it was a huge loss because stocks tanked. BABA missed earnings expectations. They went down past my break-even price for one of my spreads on BABA. And then Affirm has been, oh my goodness, has been bleeding day after day, going down past my break-even prices for those spreads also. Horrible. So I lost a lot of money recently. I have no problem reporting this. I mean, I have no problem showing my losses to you guys. I think it's important to be transparent, but that's what's happening. A lot of stocks have been just getting punished. Oh gosh. I mean, look at Lemonade. In the past year, it went to like $183. Now it's only at $64. Gosh, what else? Oh my goodness, look at this Palantir. What did it used to be at? Like 39, close to $40. Now it's 18. A lot of things are just getting punished, man. From their highs, they've fallen a lot. A lot. Tesla, this was a popular one. Although it hasn't fallen too far, right? In comparison to other things. But look at this. 883. Now it's at 573. Yeah, a lot of stocks have just been getting killed lately, man. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, CP&G. I used to own shares of this, and I did a covered call on this back at $45, I believe. Where was this? Yeah, see, exactly. 100 shares at $45, and then covered call at the $45 strike price, and then they got called away. Thank goodness. I mean, thank goodness they went away at $45, or else I would have suffered huge losses. But geez, this has been suffering too. Jeez, look at this chart. Went down and down and down. So many stocks are getting punished. It's crazy. Oh, but so I heard about the gas shortage, right? Gas prices, everyone's making memes and talking about it. But yeah, stuff like Occidental Petroleum, I guess it hasn't gone down that much, but it's also been down. Look at this. Down 10% in the past 3 months. In the past 1 month, down 6.34%. How is Exxon doing? ExxonMobil? Oh, Exxon has been up 14% in the past 3 months. And about 4% in the past month. So yeah, it looks like some of the gas and oil companies are holding up pretty well. Chevron up 14% in the past 3 months. Up 3.5% in the past month. So yeah. So there are some type of stocks that are holding up pretty well. Either they're not going down by that much, or they're even green for the past 3 months or the 1 month. But damn, the stocks that I've been looking at, oh gosh. Affirm and BABA, they have disappointed me greatly. Such a shame. Hopefully, with the new spreads that I opened, hopefully they stay above these break-even prices, which is already pretty low, but damn. I don't even know at this point. I can't tell how far down these stocks are going to go. It's just crazy. I mean, Bumble, Jesus Christ. This IPO'd recently, and look what happened. Oh, that is disgusting. It was like 78, close to $80. Steep decline, down to 40. I don't know. So many stocks are hurting right now. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I'm talking about huge losses in my portfolio. I'm pretty sure there's other people who are also suffering huge losses in their portfolio also. But yeah, I'm doing something about it. At least I made changes that I felt were pretty necessary. It's heartbreaking when the spreads I invest in, they fall below the break-even prices. It's horrible because I lose a lot of money when that happens. Hopefully, going forward, they stay above the break-even prices. But we'll see. Gosh, I just don't know when we're gonna. I don't know when things are gonna stop bleeding. It's crazy. But yeah, that's it for my portfolio update. Those are all the changes that I made. That's how much money I lost. Things I got rid of, things I added. And this is just to let you guys know what I'm doing and how my portfolio has been performing. And of course, I'll continue to make updates. If they're not that important and only small changes or whatever, I'll do just short videos. But if it's days like today where I'm making huge changes or I'm losing a big amount of money, then I'll be making, full-length, full-size videos for you guys. But yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck out there.